Iceland is one of the most extraordinary places on Earth, a land where fire and ice meet, and nature displays its raw power in every corner. Located in the North Atlantic, this island nation is small in population, less than 400,000 people, but immense in natural wonder, culture, and scientific significance. From towering waterfalls to vast glaciers, active volcanoes to geothermal hot springs, Iceland is a living laboratory of geology, ecology, and human adaptation. Some of the most famous landscapes in Iceland are immediately recognizable. Gullfoss, the golden waterfall, sends torrents of glacial water plunging into a canyon with tremendous force, creating both mist and rainbows that captivate scientists and tourists alike. Seljalandsfoss is unique because visitors can walk behind the cascading water, experiencing both the beauty and the sheer power of moving water. Dettifoss, one of Europe's most powerful waterfalls, delivers a deafening roar as it releases millions of liters of water every second, demonstrating the immense energy carved into the island by glacial and volcanic forces. Iceland's geography is defined by its volcanic activity and glaciers. Sitting on the mid-Atlantic ridge, the island straddles two tectonic plates, which results in frequent volcanic eruptions, geothermal activity, and earthquakes. Famous volcanoes like Eyjafjallajökull, which erupted in 2010 and disrupted air travel across Europe, remind us of the dynamic forces shaping the planet. In contrast, glaciers such as Vatnajökull, Europe's largest, cover huge portions of the island and sculpt dramatic valleys and ice caves. The interaction between fire and ice has created unique geological formations, lava fields, black sand beaches like Reynisfjara, and towering basalt columns. Iceland is also a prime location for geothermal energy, one of the cleanest and most sustainable energy sources. Nearly all electricity and heating in Iceland comes from renewable energy, geothermal and hydroelectric, making it a global model for sustainable living. The combination of science, natural resources, and innovation has allowed the Icelandic economy to flourish despite a small population. Key industries include fishing, tourism, renewable energy, and creative sectors like music, design, and digital innovation. The human story of Iceland is just as compelling as its landscapes. Norse Vikings arrived over 1,000 years ago, and although Iceland has been under foreign rule at times, the people preserved their language and cultural heritage. Icelandic remains very close to Old Norse, allowing the sagas, stories of exploration, conflict, and heroism, to be understood even today. Folk tales of elves, trolls, and magical beings continue to inspire art, festivals, and literature, keeping ancient traditions alive in modern life. Icelandic society is remarkably egalitarian and stable. It ranks consistently high in measures of gender equality, quality of life, and civic engagement. Politically, the country has a history of early democratic principles, going back to the Althing, the world's first parliament, established in 930 AD. Modern Icelanders continue to value collective decision-making and transparency, which has helped them navigate economic crises and maintain social cohesion. Life in Iceland is deeply connected to the environment. The people have adapted to a harsh climate while celebrating it through outdoor activities like glacier hiking, whale watching, horseback riding, and exploring volcanic landscapes. Natural hot springs, such as the Blue Lagoon, provide relaxation while connecting visitors directly to Iceland's geothermal power. Wildlife is diverse, including Arctic foxes, puffins, whales, and seals, making Iceland a living classroom for ecology and biology studies. Iceland is also a prime location for astronomy and atmospheric phenomena. The northern lights, or aurora borealis, are visible during long winter nights, creating vivid displays of green, purple, and red light in the sky. This natural phenomenon occurs due to the interaction of solar winds with the Earth's magnetic field, making Iceland a hotspot for both scientific observation and breathtaking visual experience. In conclusion, Iceland is a land of contrasts and extremes. Its landscapes provide natural laboratories for geologists, ecologists, and climate scientists. Its culture preserves ancient stories and traditions while embracing modernity, and its people demonstrate resilience, innovation, and a deep respect for nature. Every waterfall, volcano, glacier, and aurora tells a story, making Iceland not just a destination, but a living example of how the forces of nature and human ingenuity can coexist in extraordinary harmony.